Yesterday evening, the number 2 seed Stevens Cardinals boys soccer team hosted the 15th seed Sanborn Indians for the second round of the NHIAA Division III playoffs right here in Claremont at Monadnock Park. Let's see who was able to get the W and move on to the quarterfinals. This game was played during a very cold, rainy, and at times snowy evening, as both teams did the best they could to stay dry and warm. During the first half, defense dominated the game, as both teams' goalies made a number of outstanding saves. Sanborn's All-State goalie Luc LeBlanc had a number of amazing saves to keep the game scoreless. But with 7 minutes remaining in the half, Stevens' Ethan Sweet found the back of the net to put the Cardinals up 1-0 going into the break. Coming out of halftime, Stevens turned up the offensive pressure, scoring 3 more goals all within a 10-minute span. One came off the foot of Drew Grenier, one from Noah Spalding, and another from Sweet, as the Cardinals took a commanding 4-0 lead. Late in the game, underclassman Caleb Royce added another goal, which sealed the victory for the Cardinals, as they won by a final score of 5-0. YCN spoke to Coach Stone as well as Sweet and Spalding after their playoff win.
We got our butts kicked last game, and it was probably really good for us. So it was just a great way to respond. We got away from a little bit away from what we were trying to do. Even in the Hopkinton game, it was wet. This game, the past 3 days, they've practiced really well. I think that's really been the key. They have focused quite a bit and tried to, take it out on these guys, the Hopkinton game. So we got back to being simple, playing it wide. We were pretty happy with getting forward a lot, and they didn't apply a lot of offensive pressure, so we were able to just be structured and then get the ball, boom, and do what we wanted to do fast. So I think it was just, we did it quick. That's what we got back to. Not individually dribbling. We did it quick and got it in behind them. So it was good. We actually switched them up a little bit. Ethan's been playing out wide. We played him at striker just to get him involved there, get Noah involved a little bit deeper. And it took them a few minutes, but yeah, they run hard and they were able to put themselves in good positions today. Ethan's had a little bit of trouble out wide here, getting himself in a good position. But at the beginning, we were just getting an opportunity after opportunity, and we couldn't put in the goal. And finally, I said, we're not changing anything at halftime. We're not changing anything. We're just going to go win the game. And the shot started, finally going in, which was nice. I know it's one game, but I feel like we're back on a roll. Like we were in the middle. I said, remember how you were playing in the middle of the season?
First off, we came out really slow. In the back, we were pretty messy. In the front, we just couldn't put the ball in the net. And throughout the game, we just kind of came into it, and we kind of started clicking. At the beginning of the game, we weren't clicking at all. We weren't getting passes together, and then throughout the game, we started to get passes, started to get the shots off. Well, one of those last saves right there, that was probably the best save I've ever seen him make. And he had some pretty good hands in goal. Even though it was wet, he still held the ball. He was pretty good.
We looked at this game as a statement game. They played some previous opponents that were ranked inside the top 8 and played them pretty close. We feel like after our game against Hopkinton, we got blown out. People didn't respect us, and I think we used this game as a way to gain respect. I think defense might have started from the top today. They did not have the ball in their half for a good chunk of the game. When they did, we cleaned it up and we're ready to go score some goals.
Stevens moves on to the quarterfinals and will take on a strong Campbell team back at Monadnock Park on Sunday afternoon. The Cardinals are the favorite to move on Sunday against Campbell, but don't expect Stevens to win in a blowout, as Campbell has finished the year with an impressive record of 12-4. It should be a great game. You should check it out.